there, number 6.
Okay, welcome to Saranac High School, where the Chiefs of Saranac will play host to the Bobcats of Northern Adirondack in a varsity CVAC volleyball match. Both teams are undefeated. The Bobcats send out Erica Tremblay, Kirsten Sheen, Molly Felch, Jamie Shaughnessy, Virginia Siskavich, and Kristen Siskavich. And the Chiefs send out Jessie Strack, Eve Giroux, Christy White, Kathy Lee, Maureen St. Clair, and number 8 is Jennifer Rock. So the Bobcats and the Chiefs get ready to square off. Both teams are undefeated at this stage of the season. First service of the night will go to the Bobcats, Virginia Siskavich. So it'll be underway in just a minute. Service is good. Bumped up Sheehan. Chrissy Siskavich to Erica Tremblay. Tremblay through the block. White set and Strack. Strack kills long. Side out and the point. The Bobcats are on the board. 1 serving 0 is Virginia Siskavich. Service is good. Strack runs it down. Drew push over. Kristen Siskavich to Tremblay through the block and down. The Bobcats go up 2-0. Two serving zeros, Virginia Siskavich. Service is good. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich. Erica Tremblay just bumping it deep. White. And the Bobcats go up 3-0 here. So Virginia Siskavich and the Bobcats. 3 serving 0 here in game 1. Service is good. White. Off the ceiling, so it'll be a point for the Bobcats as Jessie Strack tries to bump return. Substitution for the Chiefs. Number 9 will leave the game, Maura Mack. And number 8, Jennifer Rock will enter. 4 serving 0s, Virginia Siskavich. Service is good, Strack. White run it back to Strack. Strack will bump it over. Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Jamie Shaughnessy. Sheen keeps it alive. Shaughnessy. So side out will turn over to the Chiefs. And Eve Giroux. 0 serving 4 is Giroux. Service is good. Sheehan. Tremblay, Shaughnessy, Strack, White, covered by Felch, Tremblay. Strack trying to keep it alive and can't, so side out will come back to the Bobcats. Kristen Siskavich. 4 serving 0. Service is good. White. Bump back over. And out of play. So the point for the Bobcats. Eve Giroux bumps it a little too far out of bounds. 5 serving 0 is Kristen Siskavich. Here in game 1 of a best of 5 match. Service is good. Giroux to White. Felch. Sheen for Tremblay. Tremblay through the hit, and then that'll be down. And a big kill for Erica Tremblay. And the Saranac Chiefs call a timeout. When we return, the Bobcats will be serving 6, serving 0. Bobcats, Chris and Suscavage have a 6-0 lead here in game 1. Best of 5 match. You are not? Oh. Service is good. Giroux. Bumped over by Rock. Sheehan for Shaughnessy. Strack. White blocked by Sheehan. Sheehan to Tremblay. Tremblay's kill is down. Erica Tremblay coming up with some big power kills. 7 serving 0 will be Chrissy Suscavage. Service is good. Cross pot to White. Chrissy Suscavage covers that. Sheen covers that. Tremblay. No. Sheen's called for a carry.
You remember when we did it together? You're good. Trust me, I remember.
Strack. Chrissy Suscavage, Virginia Suscavage, Sheehan just pushing it over. And the Chiefs get in a game they don't want to get in of not passing the ball. So the Bobcats get a side out. Substitution. April Miller for Molly Felch. Jamie Shaughnessy will be serving for the Bobcats. 7 serving 0. Services long. Side out, turns back over to the Chiefs. And number 4, Jesse Strack. Zero service 7. Service is good. Virginia Suscavage, Sheehan, April Miller, and Miller to kill and down. So the side out goes back to the Bobcats. Erica Tremblay will serve for the Bobcats. 7 serving 0 is Tremblay. Net service. Bobcats can't get into a trade in services here. Serving for the Chiefs, Maureen St. Clair. 0 serving 7. Service is in. So the Chiefs are on the board. 1 serving 7. 1 serving 7, St. Clair. Here in game 1. Shaughnessy. Sheen to Suscavage. Suscavage off of Strack. Chrissy Suscavage. Sheen. Virginia Suscavage. Off of St. Clair. Run down off the ceiling, so it'll be side out for the Bobcats. And the ball service will take over Kirsten Sheehan. 7 serving 1 will be Sheehan. Service is good. St. Clair to White. And the Bobcats go up 8-1 here. Sheehan serving for the Bobcats. Kirsten Sheehan, 8 serving 1. Service is good. Klein, Chrissy Suscavage. Erica Tremblay run down by Virginia Suscavage. Strack to Rock. Kill attempt by Klein is long. substitution for Saranac. Number 22, Christy Leahy will enter the game and will replace number 25, Kristen Klein. So Kirsten Sheehan, 9 serving 1 for the Bobcats. Service is good. St. Clair, Leahy, Strack will bump it over. Sheehan, Trombley, Kristen Siskavage just bumping it over. St. Clair, Rock for Leahy. And Leahy's kill is wide now, so the Bobcats open a 9-point lead. 10 serving 1 here is Kirsten Sheehan. Service is good. Rock trying to set it off the net. Sheehan cross to Siskavage, off a Strack. Run down by Rock, bumped over. Virginia Siskavage to April Miller. And April Miller with a nice big push. And the Bobcats open an 11-1 lead, and the Chiefs call a timeout. When we return, Kirsten Sheehan will be serving 11 serving 1. Substitution. Leahy is out and Klein is back in. So Sheehan serving 11 serving 1. And that's an ace for Kirsten Sheehan. 12 serving 1. Service is good. St. Clair, Rock, and Maureen St. Clair kills the ball in the net. Substitution for the Chiefs. I know. Number 16 went to the game. Priscilla Padway. Oh. So the she 13 serving 1. Strack to Rock. Padway. Shaughnessy. Trombley. Virginia Siskavage. And it's in, a big kill for Siskavage. So we're at point game here for the Bobcats. Kirsten Sheehan, 14 serving 1 here in game 1. Nice kill by Virginia Siskavage. Sheehan to Strack. And that's game. And the Bobcats take game 1, 15-1. We return for game 2 in just 1 minute. Here we are for game 2. The Chiefs will open service in game 2. Bobcats taking game 1. Bobcats send out Jamie Shaughnessy, Molly Felch, Kirsten Sheehan, Kristen Siskavage, Erica Trombley, and Virginia Siskavage. While the Chiefs send out Maureen St. Clair, Jessie Strack, Jennifer Rock. Let me get the mark. Krista White, number 25, Kristen Klein, and number what? 10? Number 10, Eve Giroux. Giroux will open service here for the Chiefs. Service is good. Shaughnessy. Oh, I'm sorry, Virginia Siskavage. She bumps it back over. The Chiefs try to hit it. And Jessie Strack picking the ball off the net, but just sending it wide. So the side out will go to the Bobcats. Virginia Siskavage. Service is good. Strack to White to Strack. Dug out by Siskavage. White. Sheen covers that. Kristen Siskavage back set to Trombley. Trombley's kill is wide. So the side out goes back to the Chiefs. Krista White serving for the Chiefs. Jamie Shaughnessy, Kristen Siskavage, Virginia Siskavage covers. White for Rock, for St. Clair. Kristen Siskavage, Shaughnessy. It's kept alive. Trombley keeps it over. Nice play by Shaughnessy and Kristen Siskavage. Sheehan. Chrissy Siskavage to Erica Trombley. Dug out by Giroux. 4 hits for the Chiefs, and the ball turned over to the Bobcats. And Kristen Siskavich. Net service. Side out, and the serve will turn over to Jesse Strack. Strack serving for the Chiefs. Virginia Siskavich, Sheehan to Jamie Shaughnessy. The Chiefs are called in the net, so the Bobcats break service, and side out will come over to the Bobcats. Substitution, April Miller will replace Molly Felch. Serving for the Bobcats will be Jamie Shaughnessy. Service is good. Rock to Klein. Sheehan setting Miller. Miller pushing across Klein, covering that. Back set. Blocked by Sheehan. Sheehan back set and Tremblay. Rock run down by Sheehan, back set and Tremblay. Tremblay killing in the net. Side out will go to the Chiefs. Good hustle and defensive play by the Saranac Chiefs. Maureen St. Clair serving for the Chiefs. Chrissy Siskavich, Sheehan, back for Virginia Siskavich. And the Chiefs are on the board. So the Chiefs are on the board first here. One serving none will be St. Clair. Service is long. Side out. Substitution for the Bobcats is Leslie Sweeney will enter the game, replace Erica Tremblay. Sweeney will go to the service area. Service is good. And the Chiefs are called for in the net. So the Bobcats are on the board. All tied up at 1. Sweeney service, good. Rock to St. Clair. Giroux hit Sheehan to Siskavich. Through the block, Jesse Strack. Siskavich covers Sheehan, setting Siskavich. Virginia Siskavich. And the Bobcats will get a point as Giroux doesn't square up with the net. So the Bobcats take the lead for the first time here in game 1. Substitution for the Chiefs will be number 3, Jenny Facto, enter the game and replace E. Giroux. Leslie Sweeney, 2 serving 1. Service is good. White. Here's Facto. Miller runs it down. Virginia Siskavich bumps it over. And the kill is in the net. Klein's kill is in the net, so the Bobcats go up 3-1. Leslie Sweeney. Service is good. St. Clair. Rock for Klein. And his kill is long, so the Bobcats go up 4-1. Whoop. No, so the floor official called it in, so the side out will turn over to the Chiefs. Substitution, Erica Tremblay will lead the game, and Leslie Sweeney, Erica Tremblay will enter the game, Leslie Sweeney will leave. Serving for the Chiefs will be number 8, Jennifer Rock. Shaughnessy, Sheehan, Siskavich. Siskavich is in the net. So this point will be for the Chiefs. Jennifer Rock. 2 serving 3 is Rock. what I said. So we're all tied up as an ace by Rock. All tied up here at 3 in game 2. Jennifer Rock. Service is good. Chrissy Siskavich, Sheehan, Virginia Siskavich. Strack covers that. White. Facto. Sheehan to Siskavich. Siskavich keeps it alive. Sheehan pushes up and over. And Sheehan went to battle the net. So the side out goes over to the Bobcats. So Kirsten Sheehan wins the battle of the net and she'll take over service. All tied up at 3. Service is good. St. Clair. Facto. Back to St. Clair. Sheehan. Virginia. Erica Tremblay. April Miller. Miller's push is too short. So the side out will come back over to the Chiefs. Kristen Klein serving for the Saranac Chiefs. Sheehan, Chrissy Siskavich, April Miller, and April Miller goes back with the kill, and the side out goes back over to the Bobcats.
And when I find one, I'll let you know.
I think I found it.
You don't want me to comment on that. You might want to lose it. April Miller. Service is long. Saranac did all they could do to get out of that one. So side out, and the service will come over to Eve Giroux. Molly Felch back in the game for April Miller. Service is wide. Ball comes back to the Bobcats. Virginia Siskavich. All tied up in 3 here. Service is good. White. Sheen covers that. Chrissy Siskavich to Shaughnessy. St. Clair. Rock. Tremblay covers that. Kristen Siskavich back sets to Shaughnessy. Off the net. White covers that. Rock to St. Clair. St. Clair's bump is long, so the Bobcats go up 4-3 here in game 2. Virginia Siskavich, 14 serving 3. Service is good. Rock, White, St. Clair. Nice pick by St. Clair. She saw the opening and put the ball right down the middle. So the side out and the ball comes over to Krista White. 3 serving 4 is White. Service is good. Siskavich, Felch bumping it over. Chrissy Siskavich at the net. Giroux, St. Clair, Sheehan, and out of play. So the Bobcats have allowed. Saranac has tied the ball game up. Krista White all tied up here at 4. Virginia Siskavich, Chrissy Siskavich, Erica Tremblay, Giroux, White, to Strack. Strack will bump it over. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Jamie Shaughnessy, St. Clair to Rock, to Strack, Felch, Kristen Siskavich, Erica Tremblay, through the block, Kristen Siskavich, Tremblay through the block and down. So the side out as Erica Tremblay is persistent, stays with the hit and puts it through the block. So the side out and the ball comes back to Kristen Siskavich and the Bobcats. Service is good, and that'll be an ace. And the Bobcats go up 5-4. 5 serving 4 is Kristen Siskavich. Service is good. Giroux. Rock. Strack. Sheen covers. Shaughnessy. And Shaughnessy's kill is down and good. And the Chiefs will call a timeout when we return. Kristen Siskavich will be serving 6 serving 4 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, you did.
Kristen Siskavich, 6 serving 4 here for the Bobcats. Service is good. Rock. Strack. Sheen to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy, Giroux digs that out. Rock setting Strack, and Strack, nice play by Jessie Strack. Everybody buckled down for the hammer, and she picked a nice little push spot over there. Nice play by Jessie Strack. 4 serving 6 will be Jessie Strack. Four serving 6 will be Strack. Tremblay. Sheehan back for Tremblay. Tremblay, nice play by Jessie Strack, but this will be 4. 3, all right, the block is 1. Shaughnessy, a little push, covered nicely by White. St. Clair across court. Tremblay. Sheehan to Tremblay, through the block, Strack. Rock chased that down, St. Clair. And it's out. So the Bobcats break service. Jamie Shaughnessy will take over service. Substitution. Priscilla Padway. Kristen Klein is replaced by Padway. Substitution, April Miller in for the Bobcats, replacing Molly Felch. Jamie Shaughnessy will go to the service line for the Bobcats. 6 serving 4 will be Shaughnessy. Service is good. Giroux, back White, back to Giroux. Giroux is in the net, so big point for the Bobcats. 7 serving 4 is Jamie Shaughnessy here in game 2. Service is good. Here's White setting St. Clair, and in the net, 4 hits. And the Bobcats go up 8-4. Eight serving 4 is Jamie Shaughnessy. Service is good. Giroux. White runs that. Rock runs that down. Nice hit. Sheen. There's 4 hits at the net. Sheen played a nice play, nice quick play at the net. So Sheen's credit with the kill, and Jamie Shaughnessy gets the point. 9 serving 4 is the Bobcats. Service is good. White to Rock. Back for Padway. Sheen covers that. Back for Rock. Tremblay stays with it. Bumps it back over White. Rock to Padway. And Padway's kill is wide. So the Bobcats go up 10-4. Ole Nellenberg. Shaughnessy. Service is good. And there's the carry. 11 serving 4.
I'm doing good at it. I just got 6 names on a hot on. I haven't got that rock and wait till you right yet.
Shaughnessy, 11 serving 4. Service is good. Giroux. Here's White. Back setting for Giroux. Yep, Giroux. Sheen's setting Tremblay. Tremblay with a... No, the Bobcats are called for under the net, so it'll be a side out. We'll go to the Chiefs. So Jamie Shaughnessy has spotted the Bobcats. A 7-point lead here. The ball turns over to Chiefs. Maureen St. Clair. 4 serving 11 will be St. Clair. Service is good. Shaughnessy. Sheen runs that down. April Miller. April Miller, nice play. We're back to the Bobcat side of the net. Substitution. Erica Tremblay will leave the game, and Leslie Sweeney will enter. And the Saranac Chiefs call a timeout. When we return, Leslie Sweeney will be serving 11, serving 4. Okay, we're back. Leslie Sweeney, 11, serving 4. Service is short. Side out, come over to the Chiefs. Substitution. Leslie Sweeney will leave the game and Erica Tremblay will enter. Jennifer Rock will take over service for the Chiefs. 4 serving 11. Jennifer Rock for the Chiefs. Service is good. Kristen Siskavich, Sheehan, Virginia Siskavich. Nice dig by Jessie Strack. Sheehan back set and Virginia. Oh, and we have 2 girls collide on the court. And I hope they're all right. So the side out will turn over to the Bobcats and Kirsten Sheehan. Substitution for the Chiefs. Jenny Facto will enter the game and replace number 19, Maureen St. Clair. That's Facto for St. Clair. Sheehan serving 11, serving 4 here in game 2. Service is good. Strack, White to Giroux. It's Kristen Siskavich to Virginia Siskavich. Kristen hangs onto it. Virginia bumps it over. Bobcats just push it over. Here's White setting Giroux. And off a dive in Jamie Shaughnessy. Nice hustle and play by Jamie Shaughnessy. So the side out and the ball goes back to the Saranac side of the net. And Kristen Klein will take over service. 4 serving 11 will be Klein. Service is good. Sheehan handles that. Tremblay. April Miller just bump it over. Here's White. White setting Strack. And through the block and down. April Miller almost got that block, Dan.
Almost. She got up there. She hits them harder than anybody in the league.
Jessie Strack, probably the hardest hitter in the league. But April Miller, the 9th grader, get up there and gave it all she had, and it was a block. 5 serving 11. And she'll redo it. Kristen Klein will redo it. 5 serving 11. Service is good. Tremblay, Kristen Siskavich, April Miller. And the block is out of bounds. Nice block by Jessie Strack, but the ball is out of bounds. So the side out and the ball will turn back to the Bobcats. And going back to serve will be Molly Felch.
Does tonight.
Let's see if the knuckleball's working tight. This is where we saw it the first time, wasn't it? 11 serving 5. Service is good. Rock, White, Strack. This will be 4. And so Molly Felch puts the Bobcats up to a 12-5 lead here. 12 serving 5 is Felch. Service is good. Will be run down by Giroux. White pushes it deep. Siskavich, Sheehan, the net. White, Strack, Shaughnessy. And the side out goes over to the Chiefs as Jessie Strack comes up with a hard kill. Substitution. Maureen St. Clair will enter the game and replace Jenny Facto. Serving for the Chiefs, Eve Giroux. 5 serving 12. Service is good. Tremblay, Kristen Siskavich, Jamie Shaughnessy. And there's the kill by Jamie Shaughnessy. So the Bobcats, matching power with power, will send the ball back to their side of the net. And to Virginia Siskavich. 12 serving 5 will be Virginia Siskavich. Service is good. St. Clair, Tremblay, Shaughnessy, Giroux to Rock. Strack will just bump it deep. Siskavich to Tremblay. Tremblay's kill is long. So the side out will come back over to the Chiefs. Krista White. Krista White, 5 serving 12. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Jamie Shaughnessy, St. Clair, Rock, Seton Strack, and Strack Kill is in the net, so the ball goes back over to the Bobcats. And Kristen Siskavich, 12 serving 5 here in game 2. Service is good. Giroux, Rock, St. Clair, and St. Clair is in the net, so that's 13 serving 5. Substitution for the Chiefs. Number 9, Maura Mack, will enter the game and replace Jenny Rock. Kristen Siskavich, 13 serving 5. Service is good. Giroux, St. Clair, and that's an ace. So we're at point. We're at game point here in the second game. 14 serving 5 will be Kristen Siskavich. 14 serving 5 is Siskavich. Service is short, so the side out will turn over to the Chiefs and Jesse Strack. Okay, so the crowd has been warned by Skip Bassett. Jesse Strack, 5-7-14. Felch, Sheen, and Sheen is in the net, but it didn't matter. So the point was going to go for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs, 6-14 is Jesse Strack. Service is wide. Boy. So, game point here, Jamie Shaughnessy. Service is good. Strack, Molly Felch, Sheehan setting for Felch. Felch pushing St. Clair. Back for St. Clair. Virginia Siskavich, Sheehan, nice little bump pass over. White and Klein. Sheehan setting Tremblay. And Tremblay it down, and that's the game. As the Bobcats take game 2, 15-6. And when we return, we'll have game 3, the best of 5 match with the Bobcats leading 2-0. Okay, here we are for game 3. Best of 5 match. That's a 5-game match here. Bobcats lead 2-0. The Bobcats will open service in this game here. Virginia Siskavich. The Bobcats are in green. The Saranac Chiefs are in white. So the second game was a very well played game by both teams. The Chiefs got in their ball game a little bit. Got in there setting up their passes and their kills. The Bobcats just stayed solid with their game. So the Bobcats and Virginia Siskavich will open up game 3. Service is good, and that's an ace, and the Bobcats are on the board first. So Virginia Siskavich has put the Bobcats out to their lead in this first lead in this ball game here. 1-0 is Virginia Siskavich. Service is good. Giroux. Back for Giroux. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Jamie Shaughnessy, and the kill is good. So Jamie Shaughnessy rips off a kill in front of the deep post. And the Bobcats go up 2-0 here. Virginia Siskavich, 2-0 for the Bobcats. Service is good. Rock, Strack. Giroux just bumping it over. Felch will bump it up. Sheen will set Tremblay. Erica Tremblay with a kill. So Erica Tremblay comes up with a big kill. 3 serving 0 here in game 3. Is that light doing something? Service is good. White across for Strack. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Erica Tremblay. Bumped up in the air by Rock. Here's Strack. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich. There for Sheehan. Sheehan just pushes it deep. Giroux to Strack. Felch. And the Bobcats can't convert. As Coach Barcombe points out, one person go after the ball. Good hustle and play on both Jesse Strack and the Chiefs' part and the Bobcats' part. Substitution, number 16, Priscilla Padway, will enter the game and replace Jenny Facto. And going to the line will be Eve Giroux for the Chiefs. 0 serving 3 will be Giroux. Service good, Tremblay. Shaughnessy just bumps it back deep. Start over. Giroux to Rock. And a big kill by Jesse Strack. Here's what the Chiefs need. So the Chiefs, 1 serving 3.
The fans appreciate it.
Yes. Fans came to see one power game tonight, and they just got a treat of it. Sheehan, Kristen Siskavich, Tremblay, and Tremblay. Tremblay's called from the net, so the Chiefs get a point. So 2 serving 3 will be Giroux. Eve Giroux, 2 serving 3. Virginia Siskavich, Kristen Siskavich, Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy through the block, and out, so the side out. Well, off the benefit of Jamie Shaughnessy's kill, comes back to the Bobcats and Kristen Siskavich. Three serving 2 is Kristen Siskavich. Service is a net service. Side out will go back over to the Chiefs and Krista White. 2 serving 3 is White. Service is good. Kristen Siskavich. Sheehan runs that down. Virginia Siskavich just pushes it. Rock. Set and Strack. Nope. Bumps over. Sheehan to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy with a little push. And down. So the Bobcats get the ball right back. Nice soft little push by Jamie Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy drove the line up for the big block and just pushed it up over the top and down. Substitution, April Miller entered the game and replaced Molly Felch. Jamie Shaughnessy, 3 serving 2. The Bobcats, Shaughnessy's going to have to stretch out the lead here a bit, as she did in last game. White runs that down. Rock bumping it over. Virginia Siskavich. Sheehan for Tremblay. Tremblay just pushing it over. Giroux bumping it up. And the Chiefs can't get it, so the Bobcats go up 4-2 here. Jamie Shaughnessy, 4 serving 2. Service is good. Giroux. All across. Giroux again. And the ball's out. Good play by April Miller. April Miller let the ball go. And Virginia Siskavich just got there a tad late. So the Bobcats go up 5-2. Shaughnessy, 5 serving 2. And that's good. Sheehan back for Tremblay. Tremblay through the block and down. A nice big kill by Erica Tremblay. And the Chiefs will call timeout. And the Bobcats will come back 6 serving 2 in just 1 minute. Okay, we're back. Jamie Shaughnessy, 6 serving 2 here. Service is good. Virginia Siskavich. Sheehan blocks that. Kristen Siskavich to April Miller. Miller get turned up in the net. So the side out will turn back over to Jesse Strack and the Chiefs. Which is not a bad play for the Bobcats because they get Strack off the front line. 2 serving 6. Virginia Siskavich, April Miller. Nice play by April Miller. There's that roll. There's the roll. The net.
The net will get you every time when things.
The net makes or breaks you, folks. Jamie Morrison will enter the game and replace Erica Tremblay. Six serving two is Jamie Morrison. Service is wide. Side out. Side out will go over to the Chiefs. Substitution. Erica Tremblay will re-enter the game, replace Jamie Morrison. For the Chiefs, Jenny Facto will enter the game and replace Priscilla Padway. Facto will go to the service line. 2 serving 6 will be Padway. Service is good. Shaughnessy. Sheen runs that down. Virginia Siskavich through the block. Strack digs that up. White kicks it up. Rock can't convert. So the Bobcats will take the ball back over, and Kirsten Sheehan will serve 6 serving 2. Service is good. Strack. White. Giroux. Siskavich. Virginia Siskavich. Strack. And they can't run that down, so the Bobcats go up 7-2. Good play by the Siskavich sisters. Virginia Siskavich hanging tight with that ball close to the net. So Sheen will be serving 7 serving 2. Service is good. White. Rock runs that down. Giroux will just bump it over. Tremblay. Kristen Siskavich, April Miller. Miller through the block. Strack picks that up. Padway, Sheehan, Kristen Siskavich for Virginia Siskavich. Through the block and down. Siskavich with a right-handed kill. A right-handed kill for Virginia Siskavich. 8 serving 2 is Sheehan and the Bobcats. Service is good. Padway. Virginia Siskavich stays with it. Kristen Siskavich back to Virginia. Through the block and down. It'll be an ace. So it's 9 serving 2. And a timeout. When we return to Bobcats, and Kirsten Sheehan will be serving 9 serving 2. Back 9 serving 2 is Kirsten Sheehan and the Bobcats here in game 3. Service is good. White. Rock. Setting Giroux. And Giroux's kill is in the net. So the Bobcats open up an 8-point lead here in game 3. Substitution for the Chiefs. It's Kathy Leahy, as my statistician points out to me who we're playing. I tell you folks, I'd be lost without Danny Shaughnessy here. Okay, Kirsten Sheehan, 10 serving 2. Service is good. Strack. Rock. Back for St. Clair. Shaughnessy digs that out. Kristen Siskavich. April Miller, nice play by Miller. And the Chiefs run it down. Sheehan, Kristen Siskavich, setting Virginia Siskavich. Through the kill and down, Virginia Siskavich, a nice kill. So the Bobcats open a 9-point lead here in game 3. S 11 serving 2 is Kirsten Sheehan. Service is good. Padway, Leahy, Tremblay, Kristen Siskavich, Virginia Siskavich. Nice one-handed by Leahy. Jamie Shaughnessy, nice cover. And there's miscommunication. Takes a lot of teams out of a play. 12 serving 2 is Kirsten Sheehan. The Chiefs are in trouble. Substitution for the Chiefs. Priscilla Padway will come in the game, and Jenny Facto will leave. So Kirsten Sheehan and the Bobcats are 3 points away from this match. 12 serving 2 is Sheehan. Service is good. Strack. Rock. Over to Leahy. Covered by Tremblay. Kristen Siskavich runs that down. Virginia Siskavich through the block. Jamie Shaughnessy bumps it straight over. Saranac covers this time. Rock, Sheehan, April Miller, Virginia Siskavich, off a Strack, Rock, Seton Leahy, Jamie Shaughnessy, Kristen Siskavich, Virginia Siskavich. Nice dig by Padway. Sheehan, Kristen Siskavich, Virginia Siskavich. Nice little push covered by Leahy. White. Back set. Siskavich, dug out by Strack. White to Leahy. Shaughnessy. Oh! And the Bobcat. A good defensive volley by both sides as Jesse Strack and Kathy Leahy come up with real good defensive plays for the Chiefs, as did Virginia Siskavich and Jamie Shaughnessy for the Bobcats. 2 serving 12. Shaughnessy, Sheehan, bumping it over. Trombley, Kristen Siskavich, April Miller. Miller, Strack covers that. White and Leahy. Shaughnessy, Kristen Siskavich and Virginia Siskavich. Virginia Siskavich kill is up and down. Well, the people have come to see a power game by Jesse Strack, and they've seen one put on by Virginia Siskavich. Substitution, Molly Felch. Molly Felch in for April Miller. 12 serving 2. Service is good. Leahy. And the Bobcats are within 2 of the match. 13 serving 2. They don't think I don't enjoy this. Service is good. Rock. Strack. And so this is match point here. Match point for Molly Felch and the Bobcats here in game 3. Substitution for Saranac. Eve Giroux entered the game and replace Kathy Leahy. Leahy had a strong little, since coming off the bench, Leahy's played strong defensively. So Molly Felch will be serving match point. Service is good. Klein, White, back for Klein, and in the net, and the match is over, and the Bobcats sweep this match 3 games to none. So the Bobcats are the only remaining undefeated team in CVAC girls varsity volleyball. And that's how it was February 2nd, 1996, in Kara Kokenauer. February 1st, as it's pointed out by the Kokenauer family. Thank you very much. And coming to you from courtesy of Hometown Cable. And we remind you, if you enjoy this sort of broadcast, please support Hometown Cable.
Hello everyone, I'm Sam Casson and welcome to Shazy. Tonight we're here again for boys varsity action. Tonight's the Shazy Eagles going against the Westport Eagles. First batter for Westport is Matt Atwell. He's the pitcher. He looks at a strike, swings and misses strike 1. Tim Mulligan on the mound tonight for the Eagles. He didn't pitch last night. That's foul ticked for strike 2. For the Westport Eagles, Atwell is the leadoff batter. He's pitching. That's low for ball. Full count. He's followed by the shortstop Broderick. Bigelow's third baseman. Moore, I think that's Tony Moore. He'd be playing first base, batting cleanup. Then we got another Atwell who's doing the catching. Swung on a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Then Hoskins is the center fielder. Moulton's the left fielder. Fielder is the right fielder. And Callista is the second baseman. Next batter here now is Broderick. He's the shortstop. For the Shazy Eagles, as I said, Tim Mulligan's pitching. Krista Marsh behind the plate. Our lineup is Jeff Hemingway. He's the center fielder tonight. He'll be leading off. Foul back to the screen, strike. Tim Mulligan batting second, pitching. Krista Marsh batting third, catching. Terry LaPierre playing first, batting fourth. Dan Bernard left field, batting fifth. Corey Prombrio is playing third, batting sixth. Seventh is Casey Boyer. He's playing second base. Casey Barcomb's in right. Batting eighth and ninth is Daryl Lamb, playing shortstop. Eagles 2-4 on the season. Delivery is hit to short. Lamb fires to the pier in time, 2 away. Batter now is Dan Bigelow. Mulligan delivers. Just the hair high, I guess. Strike one. Ball one.
Stay set. Stay set. Mike to Mike now. Come on. Mike to Mike, Brody.
The pitch is low for ball 2. High, ball 3. This is the second evening of the season that I've been able to tape without jacket on. Beautiful night today, close to 70. Just a slight breeze. That's ball 4. So after getting 2 quick outs, Mulligan walks Bigelow, and that brings up the first baseman, Tony Moore. Cleanup batter. In there for a strike. A little hard to run off the left-handed Mulligan. He's kind of got a good bird's eye view of you there. That was a well-hit ball. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And runners are going to hold first and second. So more singles up the middle. And that'll bring up Dan Atwell, the catcher. Atwell waits the delivery. He checks swings in time, I guess. Ball 1. After the ball game, we got a 7 o'clock concert here. I wasn't in a big rush to get here tonight because strike 1. I know Westport is never on time. In fact, I got here 10 after 4 for a 4:15 game, and I followed the Westport bus in. Mulligan's delivery is lifted high in the air. I don't know if that's going to drop or not. Yes, it does drop in. And Westport picks up a run. They get runners first and third now. So after 2 outs, Westport 2 runners on and a run in. And that'll bring up the center fielder, Jeff Hoskin.
Look for it, Jeff. Get set right now here. Right now. All right. Go, Jeff. Jeff, kid. Go, Jeff, kid.
In tight for ball. Coach for the Eagles, that's foul back to the screen, is Randy Barcombe. Mike Bordeaux, I think is his last name, is the assistant coach.
First two, I thought you were running.
2 on the count. Mulligan checks the runners, fires back to first. Back in time. Eagles 3 home games here this week. They're all bunched up together because of inclement weather. There's another well-hit ball. Gets it on the bounce. Again, runners first and third, and another run in. Westport leads it 2-0. Batter now is Eddie Moulton. Strike.
Your arms all the way out, Ed.
Moulton's the 7th batter to come to the plate. High for ball.
Bring 2 in here, Ed. Bring 2 in.
1-1 on Moulton. Bounces low.
Oh, come on, B.
2 on the count on Moulton. 3-1.
3-1.
Ball 4, loads him up. For a fielder, the right fielder. Bernie fielder. Drops it down. Flips the first.
Oh, yeah, you got him.
Forced out. Tagged them anyways. I'll retire the side. We're going to move to the bottom of the first. Westport. I think they picked up 3. And the Eagles coming to that. It's the bottom of the first. Jeff Hemingway's going to lead things off for the Eagles. I think I said they had 3 runs. It's 2 runs. Well, now I'm saying the Eagles. They're both Eagles. But he's going to lead things off for Shazy Eagles. Strike 1 to Jeff. He'll be followed by pitcher Tim Milligan, the catcher Chris DeMars.
Be ready, Bird. Concentrate.
That was a ball. 1-1. I think it's 1-1 to count. Low for ball. Strike. 2-2. We got Atwell pitching and Atwell catching. Matt Atwell is the pitcher. Delivery is a full count. Strike 3. 1 away. Pitcher Tim Mulligan steps in now. Bats left, throws left.
One down outfield.
Pitch to Mulligan. A little bit low. Ball 1.
Come on, Matt. Get ahead of him now.
That one's chopped to third. Throw to first. In time. 2 away.
Get the first one now. Settle in there. Concentrate.
Catcher Chris DeMars is the batter. Well, this is what Westport did. Ball 1. They had 2 quick outs, then picked up 2 runs. So we'll see if Shazy Eagles can do the same.
Get that big turn going.
Lost a heartbreaker last night by 1 run. Strike.
Stay back, kid. Stay back.
Well played ball game. Low scoring. Willsboro won it 7-6 last night. 2. 1-2 the count on DeMars. On deck is a cleanup batter, Terry LaPierre.
Relax.
Threw him a changeup, caught him looking. Strike 3. We're going to move to the top of the second. It's Westport 2. Shazy looking.
Did he take his foot off the bag? No, he didn't. Yeah, he's out. Son, you got to show it to him. All right, that's all I was waiting for.
They surprised me in that. That was Bob Calliste, the 9th batter. Took the first pitch, bunted it. I hope I got it in time. Mulligan picks up, fires to first, in time for the out, so there's 1 away. Top of the batting order now is Matt Atwell, the pitcher. Fouled off, strike 1. And he'll be followed by Broderick, the shortstop. Mulligan's delivery is hit the farm rail. Farm rail comes to LaPierre, 2 away. That's the way the last inning started. Let's hope it doesn't end up like the last inning. Ball 1 to Broderick. Strike. 1-1. Ball 2. Took a high one and fouled her out of play. Delivery by Mulligan is hit to second. Oh, bobbled for a second. Comes to Lapeer in time to retire the side. We're going to move to the bottom of the second. A 1-2-3 inning for Mulligan. It remains 2-0. Westport over Shazy. It's the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up this inning for Shazy. Terry Lapeer, the first baseman, lead off. He'll be followed by Dan Bernard and Corey Prombrio. Atwell's delivery is a little bit low for a ball. Atwell delivers. Strike. 1-1.
Hey, whole field 1-3. Whole field, kid. Whole field 1-3. Come on, Atwell.
2-2. Well, I think it's 2-1.
Zone him up, kid. Zone him up. Go ahead, kid.
3-1.
Pick a spot, kid. Pick a spot.
Atwell's delivery is ball 4, and Shazy has their lead runner on. Terry Lapeer. Left fielder, Dan Bernard.
Turn 2. Get up. And back it up a step there. Turn 2 here. Go in.
Strike 1, throw down to second. Safe. Pitch to Bernard. A little high ball. A well hit ball. That's in there for a base hit. I think Lapeer's going to score on that one. That throw is going to come in, but it's going to be too late. Terry Lapeer scores. Dan Bernard in at second. That was a single. Dan gets second on the throw to home. So it's a 2-1 ball game as Corey Prombrio steps to the plate.
Fire the ball. Get your knee up.
He'll be followed by the Casey boys. Boyer and Barcombe. That one's fouled off into the tennis court. Strike. Strike 2. Bernard camping on second. Lapeer scored. It's a 2-1 game in the bottom of the second. Nobody out. Really bothers that well with somebody on base. Prombrio lifts it high in the air. Drops in for a base hit. We're gonna. Bernard's in at second. Didn't dare to leave. Looked like it might have been caught. The Prombrio's on at second.